Alright, we should be live again.
We should be live again. Okay. Hello. Can everybody hear us? It looks like it is frozen on the TV. Can you guys see us? It died. Hello? Check 1 2 1 2. Looks perfect now. Okay, you can hear me. You can see us. So we're gonna the first 4 minutes of the run are just there. We're there existing. As long as you guys can see and hear and all of that good stuff, then we'll get right back into it. So, as I was saying, while the internet was dying, this is Super Mario Odyssey. Great game. We just collected the first star in this kingdom, and so there was a small cutscene that you guys would have missed. It could just be the waterfall. But we're going to get right back to the movement. I'm sorry about the tech issues, guys. But so same thing as the Fwog from before. We're going to just take over this T-Rex. And hopefully, we're going to use this T-Rex to get to the first boss fight. That trampoline in the ground, you have to step a little weirdly to get onto. But it'll shoot you up, and you can actually get into the boss fight from out of bounds. No dino skip, but just dino skip. Madame Brood and the rest of the Broodals are not nice. They're mean little bunnies. Real angry little buggers. We shake away. 3 hits as per Mario rules. Madame Brood is done. We're gonna grab this triple moon and 1 extra moon, and then that will be it for Cascade, and we'll be on to our next kingdom.
2-minute Cascade, GG. Ignore the timer scam.
Yep. I did see that a donation came in while we were dealing with stuff. Appreciate that, guys.
It was from a Jameson type man. I'm a Jameson type man with a Jameson type plan here to give whatever I Jameson type can. Thank you very much.
Aw, yeah. $88 away from 3K. Like I said, that would be insane if we hit that by the end of this run. This run will take about an hour and a half. We're going to see all of the major kingdoms. We're not going to see Dark Side or Darker Side, or this is just any percent. This is the shortest version of the run outside of Nipple Percent, which is a real run. You guys can look it up on your own time.
Please explain.
You want the explanation for Nipple Percent? So there's a costume. This game has costumes. Each kingdom has their own costume. But one of the costumes is just Mario in, like, heart boxers. So you get enough money to buy that costume as fast as possible. It's about a 9-minute run. AKA, when you can see Mario's nipples, it's Nipple Percent. So we're in a desert where you're going to really get to showcase some of the cool movement in this game. There is you're gonna see a little bit of us using like cap bounces and a little bit of actually the cap homing throw as well. It's mostly this this run is all about just clean movement, or as clean as possible if you're me and new to the game, you know? So there's a cap homing throw. We're gonna use that to get that moon from the bird. Appreciate it. Imagine ever having to deal with Mario. When you think about it, Mario's kind of a jerk. He just like comes into your world, stomps on the Goombas, kicks Koopa shells. He's just not a very nice guy for a plumber. He's just here to take what he wants. You know, maybe the princess left him for a reason. You ever think she might have chosen Bowser all on her own accord? No, bet you didn't. Maybe Bowser's the good guy. I bet you have. I apologize if I'm not talking a whole ton, guys. There are some parts where I have to focus. If I ever just go silent, it's just because I'm thinking about what button inputs I have to do. Take this bullet bill. We're going to go across the desert. You see this tower floating. There's a moon on top of it. Again, like everything else in this, shaking is the fastest way to move. It usually works with most captures as well. They all have a shake ability, which isn't explained to you super great if you just play the game casually. Hey Grim, how you doing? So this moon, people are always surprised. They're like, why are you just going under the quicksand? There's actually a moon and a hidden room underneath that wall. You can just grab it, and we're gonna leave right away. 6 more moons in this kingdom. I am going to grab this checkpoint just to be safe. Normally you wouldn't, but you know, marathon safety and all of that. Sorry that you guys are still having issues. I'm not really sure what the problem is. So, I fell in the poison swamp there. We're trying to do a trick. I have to jump out of the bullet bill. It is. It's the internet just doesn't want Slurpathon to end. I have to jump out of this bullet bill slightly before I hit the wall so that I can wall bounce off. But the timing on it is a little awkward. So that we can grab this moon. And the chest full of coins. And I have some backup coins I'm going to grab. We have to have 100 coins after leaving a lake. That is the goal. Because we need 100 coins for Wooded Kingdom. One more moon, and then we will be out of desert. We are not doing nipple percent. I get a backup moon in Wooded that you normally wouldn't get because you normally do the nut jump, where you clip out of bounds using the nut. I'm not that good, admittedly. I wish I was that good. So we're going to do our first warp here. Warp back to the Odyssey. We have enough moons to... You know all about mooning, don't you, Aki? Oh, that's true. You did forget something here, Aki. So, we get a split choice here between Lake and Wood. We're going to go to Lake. It's slightly faster, and we don't have to move. Anytime you don't have to switch to a different stage is good. Saves a few seconds. We'll take every few seconds saved we can. So now we're into Lake. We're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna grab some extra coins here. Just because I know they are... I didn't have enough speed going around that corner. It's okay. Lose a few seconds. I was trying to grab this zipper from around the corner. Every time I bonk, you guys have to donate $1. That's a joke. I bonk a lot. Nobody actually take that deal. You'll be broke. Grab our moon from Dory. We're going to grab a hidden moon that is on this pillar here. Again, the shake move for the fish is a circular attack. You can use that to sweep the ground. And now we're going to go see the next Brutal. This is Rango. I messed up the quick kill at the start, but it's fine. We got it in the second and third, so. And that is Lake Kingdom. Wow, amazing. The kingdoms go pretty quickly till we get into like the middle kingdoms. Metro and Lost are very long, and so is Bowser's. The early kingdoms, you need so few moons that you can get out of them fairly quickly. So we have collected, I think it's 28 at this point. Might be 27. I could lie to you guys. We'll know in a second. Hold on. Wait for the balloon. Oh, I was wrong both ways. It's 29.
You would think as someone who's run to this game, you'd know how many you have at the end of a stage.
You literally don't even. I think it's 124 at the end of the game. I think. The nice thing is this game has a built-in tracker where you can see how many moons you need to leave. So you know if you messed up and missed something, which is great. There's a whole lot of Mario as a ball in this. I have to donate if it's not 124? Okay. What am I doing? Oh, you like Wooded's song the best? So this is why we needed 100 coins, was so that we could buy this moon. Safety moon. Because I can't do the nut clip, so. I somehow saved that, but I have to wait for the uproot to respawn. Uproots are cool. Again, they have a shake. Their normal stretch is not very far, but if you shake, they stretch faster and longer, just like real life. Yeah, Dawson. You guys have never played Dawson in Street Fighter? Yoga Fire? So if I fall here, I fall into deep woods, and that loses you a huge amount of time. So we're gonna try really hard not to fall into deep woods. That's probably the scariest, is that long jump. This is flooded pipes. We're gonna get 2 moons in here. And we're gonna teleport back to that flag that we picked up earlier. Just so that we don't have to turn around and come back into the level. At this point, we're pretty safe of not falling into deep woods. Again, I'm not going to jinx myself by saying it couldn't happen, because it absolutely could. I don't think there was that many distractions. This game is kind of ADD candy because everything is bright and colorful and there's lots of sparkles and... It gives you the happy feeling when you do a triple jump. So far we have met 2 of the Brutals. We have 2 more of the Brutal kids that we have to meet, which are Spewart, and then I can't remember the third one's name, but she's got like braids made out of bombs, and she's not very nice either. We will see all of them. I just love the movement in this game. It's so much fun. If you guys have never... I got started with platforming speedruns doing Mario 64, and this is like the perfect combination of Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, where you get a little bit of the movement from both games, and it makes me so happy. Plus you get to shake the controller like a madman. So, next one of our mini-bosses, this is Spewart. I wonder why his name is Spewart. What up, Vin? And that is Spewart. Rule of Mario, 3 hits, you win. What up, Baker? Spewart in the Nut Forest, exactly.
Alrighty, well, DEWDNEY's moving our next plan. Let's remind people why we are here. We're here raising money for Extra Life, supporting the Alberta Children's Network of Hospitals, specifically the Alberta Children's Hospital. Right now, so far, we've raised $2,911.96. We're $88.04 away from hitting that $3,000 mark. So we have to the end of this run to try to reach that, and it's about another hour and a bit.
Just over an hour.
Just over an hour. Alrighty, let's see if we can get there.
But did you know that $88 will spin us to win us in that 3K goal? True. Thank you for the good lucks, Vinny. I appreciate it, man. I need it. So this is going to be our first major Bowser fight. This is the Cloud Kingdom. Somehow Mario can stand on clouds. They are solid. I appreciate that, Drew. I need it. I need all the good lucks. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Bowser's hat out of the air, and we're going to try and hit him before he's able to jump away. It saves us a few seconds each time we do it. So we're going to try and hit his hat out of the air and grab it and run towards him while we've got the hat held on our hat. Again, hatception. I missed there, but it landed close enough that I was able to jump and close the distance. That was very lucky. If he jumps away, you lose about 8 seconds each time he's able to jump away. Or if he grabs the hat off your hat. And that's Bowser 1. And in my opinion, we're into the kingdom with the start of the most impressive movement in this game. This is Lost Kingdom. If I step into the wrong place, my hat will get taken, and I will no longer have Cappy to be able to throw and bounce off of, which makes this stage extremely hard. So we have to do some spicy little movement to keep our hat. All of the goo in this game is purple. I don't know. Well, we had a little bonkaroo. It's okay. You know, the goo looks quite appetizing, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like Kool-Aid or something. One thing you'll see used more in a little bit of the later stages is when we grab a moon, we actually reset our movement, so I can actually throw my cap out and get my cap bounces again. Ooh! So we're gonna make the bird think that he's got Cappy, so that we can step over here without him coming to grab him. So right now the music's changed because, again, the bird thinks he's holding Cappy right now. The bug didn't want to be helpful today. Bug. Malieve, look at all these trees, though. I bet you're just enraged. So this is, in my opinion, the hardest jump in the game, because I have to grab that while falling, and if you miss it, you have to do the whole circle around the outside again. That's Lost Kingdom. We now get to head to Night Metro. Exactly. That's true. It's a Lost Kingdom because we landed there, but now we know about it. But I guess Mario didn't know what to name it. But if you actually look around that kingdom, you know, Captain Toad's there as well. So maybe Mario wasn't the first to find it. There's also Glide-On there, but they never really explain Glide-On outside of a guy. He just wants to glide across kingdoms. So this is probably the most annoying boss in the game. I don't think it's the hardest boss, but it is the most annoying boss. It's Mecha Wiggler in this stage, and Mecha Wiggler can be real rude. He's patterned, but only kind of. Also, that set of jumps right there is incredibly hard, and I can't believe I got it first try while talking. Oh, saved. Well, my one claim to fame is I am not a top level runner, but I'm a good runner of Mario 64. So I do have some. Okay, we're just gonna take the elevator because I can't do that jump right now. I do runner. Mario just decided not to jump at the cap. Sorry, guys. This game, sometimes, if your angles are vectored weird, he just decides, I don't want to do it. Sure, I got hit by a bug. That's what we wanted. That jump is like probably the second hardest jump in the game, just because the vectoring on it can be super weird. So now we get to go to the boss fight that is Mecha Wiggler, everyone's favorite. This is a great time, if anything's happened, to talk about stuff. So I just get to sit in the cannon.
There are no new updates on the donate part as of yet.
You said angles, but I heard angles. The angles hole.
Heard angles.
You want to get Wiggler as close to this wall, and he will spawn out here. I'm gonna try and take out 3 of the balls in the time that he spawns. Not gonna be a 2-cycle. Sorry, it will be a 3-cycle. Mecha Wiggler just did not want to play. Still not really wanting to play. Okay. Three-cycle Mecha Wiggler. Mecha Wiggler. Weka Miggler, exactly. And now we get to go to Metro Day, which Metro Day is, again, lots of cool movement. We get to start using the springboard in this game. We also get to do some cool shake returns, which I haven't really done any yet. So here, I'm actually going to throw my hat out as I go, so it's floating in the air there. And I'm going to shake my controller. Oh, the cap returned to me. But you can actually get the cap to grab this pole from far away and do what's called a cap return jump. You didn't want it. So I have to do like this really awkward flip my hands over as I go by that, and also hold right, and it'll clip me through the side of the gate, and I can grab the moon through without having to take over the man that is playing with his RC car, which is, you know, just rude. How are we going to ruin that guy's day while he's just trying to enjoy his RC? Excuse me. I'm trying to be your bench friend. Jeez. This shirt built houses. We're gonna see the mayor, Pauline. If you guys don't know the lore of Pauline, Pauline is actually the girl that you save in the original Donkey Kong game. Because we don't save Princess Peach in that game, you save Pauline. Little piece of lore for everybody. Objectively, I think that as well, PRG. But this Slurpathon has been pretty amazing. Yeah, it did. Again, Mario's a menace. He's just out here wanton destruction. It's true. Little bonk. Everybody owes $1.
Would that not be a great donation? Duty donates $1 for every time he bonks. We would reach a new record.
You would, absolutely. The bonks in this game are so funny as well, because they just... Some of them just really don't make sense. So there's a hidden sticker here, a Luigi sticker, which gives you 200 coins. We're gonna grab that. Because we have to buy one more store moon. Oh, people are not being nice. Trying to steal me away.
Just more being under menace, bouncing off of the people's heads.
Did what I had to do. An evil gummy worm. I'm definitely not like the most incredible runner of this game, Grim, but I love the movement in it, and I find it's a lot of fun. And it's not Super Mario 64, which I have retired from. So again, we're going to choose the top option every time. We're going to Snow Kingdom first. I'm the second best runner of this game that I know, but I agree, Shred. Like 175%. I think that people like to say that Sunshine has the best movement, but in my opinion, this game is so much better than Sunshine. I understand people's love for Sunshine. New donation incentive for next year. Donate or else. TRG doesn't get out. You know, I might not donate just because I want your hour.
I feel like that could be more of a bid war for TRG doing a stand economy of, do you want it or do you want to stop?
Mario RPG is best Mario? I would actually agree. Mario RPG is my in my top 10 of games of all time, actually. Well, it's okay. I didn't mean to buy that, but it's fine. Ooh, that's a hot take. I liked the Super Mario World hack of Celeste. I can't remember what it's called. Climb the Mountain, I think, or something like that. But I liked that better than I liked Celeste. Though I do like Celeste. I think it's a great game. Super Mario World is my favorite 2D Mario. Mario Wonder being a close second, actually. I surprisingly have Xanac. There's another bonk. Everybody owes another $1. I don't make the rules. I just tell them. Alright, Goomba time. We actually The Goombas didn't go where I needed them to go. A hot crossed bunny. We need one more moon, and then we are on our way to the next kingdom. You know, every time I play this game, I forget about Ruin Kingdom and it being a thing. That's not where we're going. We're going to the... I can't even think of the name of it right now. It's the world with all the food. Why can't I think of it? I like the movement there a lot. But... you guys are running out of time to hit that $3,000, though. I will tell you that. There is not a whole lot of game left. Next kingdom is Seaside Kingdom. I lied. Seaside, then Luncheon, then Ruined, then Bowser. And at the end of Bowser, we gotta check what the moon count is.
And if it's not 124, DEWDNEY makes up to 3,000?
I don't know. I don't have enough money to make it up to 3,000. But I will be making a donation.
But you were so confident about the 124.
Knock knock. Who's there? Wario. Wario waiting for? Let me in already. Pay money to make me stop. We are so close to the 3,000, guys. So close. So if you guys have never played Mario Odyssey, you should, number one. But in each world, we're chasing Bowser because Bowser's trying to gather things for his wedding, and each place has a different, like, specialty. This place has bubbling champagne.
What do you get when you cross a Toad and a Yoshi? A Toshiba.
Oh, Lord. This jump is tricky. I will probably bonk once or twice. You know the deal. There's like a kind of specific spot I have to stand in to get it. How did I not grab the moon there?
We did get a $55 donation from Michael Thompson. No comment.
Damn, thank you very much for the donation.
I believe that means Believe can laugh again.
Oh, shout out Hecka. Thank you so much. I can make a... if I'm wrong.
Well, that donation puts us $33.04 away from reaching that $3,000 barrier. I believe we can make it.
So we get to do one of the cooler tricks in this stage. We're going to do a clip out using one of the only full clip outs where we clip out of bounds in this game. And the only reason it works is because we can use the fish to get enough momentum to actually clear outside of bounds. So I'm going to have to drop the fish in a specific spot and then recapture it. To grab another fish. I was too slow. That's just true. So close. You'll see we got pushed back into bounds there. He's getting towed. Okay, I have to do...
Towed. Anyway, we did just receive another donation from Fritzkin for $25, which puts us $8.04 away from that $3,000 barrier.
Thank you so much for the donation. Crazy. You guys are nuts.
You were all fantastic. As DEWDNEY says, thank you so much for all the generous donations and just spreading the word throughout the week and keeping everything going. And Scarlet Boomerez, donate money to ensure that Aki doesn't stop making terrible jokes. Also get the power of 3,000.
That's insane.
That was a $30 donation.
Let's go.
Go.
$3,000.
3,000 barrier. Can we make 4? Probably not.
Probably not.
But what a goal that would be.
That's crazy. Let's go.
What did Paper Mario say to the rock? I win.
I win. So now we're in luncheon. Again, Pepto-Bismol world. This is what the inside of mine and Omac's stomachs look like.
Did you go back to Phil's?
So we're gonna see our friend Speward again. We have to get Speward out of the way. Speward is, in my opinion, the easiest of the Brutals because you just knock his hat off and jump on his head.
While Dooney's fighting Spewart, we have a $5 donation from Seraphin that says 4K, let's go!
That would be insane. You guys got 25-ish minutes. If you hit 4K, I'll give you all a smooch, personally. That's a lie. But I'll just say it to hope you do it.
Like, that's like just oddly covered magma for this to be called Magma Swamp. What did Mario say to Peach when they broke up? It's not you, it's a me, Mario!
Hello. 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 I've got a dog.
There's a dog assisting the speedrun. Go get him. Go get his face. Go get him.
Hi, Remy. Like, that Cook is just American Sniper.
So Dooney, what do you
Yes.
get when you mix Toad and Toadette together?
Toad and Toadette.
Mushroom soup.
Ew. Oh, come on. Yes, you did. You promised me good jokes. I want good jokes. I didn't triple jump for some reason. Hello. Mario. Do what you're supposed to do. This funny triple jump. Wahoo.
That's another bonk, another $1 from DEWDNEY.
Yep. That's like 6. Is this Doom Eternal? I mean, it's pretty close. They have the same level of vibrancy. Ugh. Now we're soup.
Is it mushroom soup?
No. It's a stew. Ugh. Mario's tired of being treated like a piece of meat. It's true. This is kind of true, TRG. I'm being a lot better about my language, at least this time. It was unofficial, okay? Didn't count. Alright, what are we at? 123. I for sure think we get more than 11 moons.
I believe that actually says 113.
Did that say 113? Can I read? I don't know.
You're just like really want this 124 to just come to fruition, aren't you?
I do. I really do. This is Ruin Kingdom. There's nothing here except for a boss. There's an extra moon we could get, but we're just going to grab the main story moon here. Which is just to fight the dragon that looks like it's from Dark Souls and does not belong in a Mario game. So again, we gotta hit it 3 times. Rules of Mario. Yeah.
Mario and Luigi hang out with Toad. Because he's a fun guy.
That's just true. Toad's probably the one that gets me the most better. I'd hang out with Toad. If you guys didn't see the Mario movie, Charlie Day also played Toad. And, you know. Okay, really? We're not gonna call it Bad Dragon, Aki. That's just... Get your head out of the gutter. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's true. I'm trying to be respectful. This is for the kids. Give me my moon count, Odyssey. That's what I'm telling I'm not reading this out loud. Whatever it is, Aki. Do I? I might. Okay, I didn't know that one. So we're now in Bowser's Kingdom. We have to get the last few moons to repair the Odyssey all the way to be able to reach the moon. So we grab some extra moons here, even though this is... You technically don't have to if you grab moons earlier in the run. But again, I do beginner routing, so... Because I'm a beginner. Chicken nuggets. Excellent. But I honestly have heartburn from candy and soda and everything else consumed this weekend. Sorry for coughing in everybody's ears. You know, Pizza Tower is a game that has looked very entertaining to me. Because it just looks like the early Wario games. Send me a text message. Thank you. Wow, that was a big... If I owned it, I would play it with you, please. It's on my list of stuff to check out. I wish you could come to Slurpathon too, TRG. Yeah, we'd have to find somewhere else to do it. Dude, my camera is changing. No, this is Slurpathon 10-2 I thought we decided on. Dude, there is something going on. Hold on. You're judging me.
Not judging, just disappointed.
Don't worry, I'm disappointed as well. This is Patrick. We had this conversation the other day, actually, about how I have never watched an episode of SpongeBob. Not that I, like, am not... I know some of the things. So I can't remember this one of the, Wow. My brain just shut off. I can't remember her name. There you go. Harriet. Thank you.
Is it Harriet because she attacks with her hair?
Probably. It would make sense. There's Topper because he attacks with his hat. Rango. I don't know. I don't know if it's called Rango, but... Harriet, Rango, Topper, and Spewart. And then Madame Brood. And, you know, I still don't understand why they didn't just use the Bowser Juniors that have existed since, like, 1992.
Well, they don't have hats.
I guess, yeah, that's kind of true. Wow, I really lost it there. Topper was there. This fight can be really scary because it can get out of hand very quickly because of the hats. But we're done. We have one more boss and then one more world. We have a climb here.
But how many power moons do you have? Is it 124?
I will have to check at the end. I'm pretty sure it's 124. I have 4 right now. But there could be... I think it's 124. I'm pretty sure. I have 5 right now. guys are called Pokios. They're my favorite of all of the little guys in this game that you can take control of. So going to the top. There's Bowser there. He's got Peach, you know. It's wedding time. But really, he's just summoning all his friends in a Mecha Brutal. I'm going to try and do the fast strat on this one time. If I mess it up, well... No! I messed up the fast strat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a disappointment. This is where the fight can get really, really scary. Because those rings are like homing. And we need to grab another Pokemon. Plus he tries to stomp at us. There's still 2 Brutals on the machine. I'm scared of everything existing. So this one is a little bit harder because I can't actually use the Pokemon to get back. Are you? Up 5-hole.
Great shot.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right. Really? Okay, we're gonna grab this card for safety.
I had the target.
Yeah. Not in between the legs. There we go. And that's it. That's the Mecha Brutal. That fight can take like upwards of 12 minutes if you really make mistakes on it. So, not too bad. We are headed to the last world. We don't grab any more moons. So, the moon count on this one should be our final amount of moons, which should be 124. I think. Allegedly. I'm pretty sure that's 8 plus 116 is 124. I was right.
Huzzah! DEWDNEY's got this.
I knew what the final moon count was, but
The count early on led some concern to that
Yeah.
final count.
Final stage, which Trank was watching me practice, and I was having a tough time with the big clip, so we'll see. Right? 69. If you want to have weird things with Mario, though, nipple percent exists. I'm telling you. It's a thing. Go to speedrun.com, look at the leaderboards, and I think it's even a main leaderboard. So the cool thing about Moon Kingdom is you get moon gravity. Which allows you to skip like half of the stage. I did explain it earlier. You do. You race to see Mario's nipples. You get as much money as you can to get the costume that has Mario just in boxers, so you can see Mario's nipples. It's a main category in the game.
You can make a new You can make a new category, which is nipple percent combined with 69 moons.
You could.
Also, first try.
I actually am impressed that I got Moon Cave skip first try. So that skip that we just did skips the entirety of going through the Moon Cave, which is, if you guys have played this game, you fight 2 Madame Broods at the same time. That fight takes that whole section takes about 20 minutes. And there's no real major skip outside of Moon Cave for the skip, so. We are now into the final Bowser fight.
Should we talk about how that ring was like twice the size of Peach?
We're not having this conversation. We'll have this conversation off stream. Squeeze. I'm giving him a hog squeeze. That is an okay place. Actually good. Boom. Final Bowser. But that isn't time. Because we actually get to use Cappy's ability and take over Bowser. I wasn't joking. Nipple percent's like a legitimate speedrun category. True. The end of this stage has the best music in the whole game. This song, or the song from New Donk City when you do the side quest and do Pauline's quest and get the song with the ceremony, are the two best songs in the game. When I grab this shiny, I'll tell you when it's on. It's a little bit of awkward timing. Hi.
$127.20 plus some
Plus
amount
4
of time.
So it was 131.20. Minute 20 over estimate. But GG, guys. Shout out to all of you for making Slurpathon a thing. Because it wouldn't be without you guys. The people watching and donating and doing all the stuff that any of this happened, and the guys behind the scenes, and Trank doing so much work, and Trank and Christy giving us a place to do it, and, you know, we got Sleepy Dog behind us. And,
No, thank you all so much for all your generous donations throughout the weekend. Final grand total is $3,026.96.
it's insanity.
Crazy. Anyway, probably leave it to Slurpy if he wants to raid us out of here if he has a target.
Absolutely.
Gonna see him in chat.
Oh, I'm so stiff. But again, yeah, shout you guys out. It's all you guys. Thank you so much. And again, shout out to everybody doing the things behind the scenes. And if you want there to be another Slurpathon next year, volunteer. Be a part.
Gonna start.
Yeah, we got the poor dog. She's tired after the long weekend of the marathon.
I gotta pack everything up and still go home. We are rating Vermillionage. All right. should the raid? Oh, it's over 3,000 is a great message. Bye, everybody.
Thanks again for watching.
This next or stuff like oh my god, double rage? What the fuck? It's over 3,000? Let's fucking go. Let's go. Congrats, guys. The hot 3K. How's it going, guys? Oh man, this is not looking too good. Congrats on the 3,000s, guys. Yo, I need some food. Yeah, sorry guys. Spoilers. That guy died.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna fight Adam next. Where I need food though. I'm gonna die if I don't get food. Where's the food? The supermarket's over here. Hey, what the? What?